my name is Saf and welcome to my channel where I'll be talking about anime and otaku related stuff. Today I'm going to speak about Rin, daughter of Mnemosyne, and this video contains spoilers. So Rin, daughter of Mnemosyne was written by Rin Asogi and it first aired at February 4, 2008 and it ended at July 7 the same year. It had 6 episodes but they were long. 45 or 1 hour, the episodes were long. It is a sci-fi, horror, action, shoujo and supernatural kind of anime, and I'm going to speak about one of the main things that are in the anime and I think that they're the creation of it. So that's the Tree of Life Yggdrasil. So the Tree of Life actually has fruits that are called time fruits. Not all the fruits in the tree are time fruits, but the ones that are time fruits are very effective to the humans. Especially if a woman gets touched by a time fruit, she will become immortal and will have the time fruit in her body, and that's like her main source of life, and she will remain forever the age the time fruit got inside her. She will never die unless she gets eaten by an angel or the time fruit is shattered. I will say also that a female, if she had eyesight problems, she will have them forever. That's what's going on with our protagonist Rin. So that meaning that if she has an injury when she was human, she will continue to have it even though she's an immortal. So the angels are males that were affected by that, and unfortunately they die quickly, and they become masters that feed on the immortal flesh. And for one reason, the immortals get very submissive when they are in a close range with an angel. But thankfully, Rin tries to fight that submissive behavior she has when she meets an angel. That's the two things that we have to know about the anime. So our protagonist, like I said, is Rin, who is working at a place where lost things get found together with Mimi. So one day she was supposed to be finding a lost cat, but she did not find that. She found a man who has lost his memories, and she decides to help him out. While they were trying to figure out his memories, they realized that Kouki Maeno, our boy, has lost his memories not because of an accident, but because he is a clone and he does not have memories. He was created by Sayara's companies, and Sayara actually kidnaps Rin and tortures her with the worst way possible. Thankfully, she gets killed, or at least we thought she was killed by the building that Rin destroyed. There was then a time skip about 30 or 20 years where we see Kouki Maeno getting married to a woman Yuki and having a son called Teruhi. But at the same time, in the third episode, we actually see again Sayara becoming an immortal with all the injuries on her body, because she became an immortal when she already had those injuries, and she will be forever an immortal with injuries. And for that reason, she wants to destroy Rin for make her live this hell for all eternity. But while she was trying to destroy Rin, unfortunately Kouki got into the way, and while he was protecting Rin, he became an angel. And because he did not want to harm Rin, he asked her to flee. She fled. He ate Sayara and died. Yes. Rin took his time fruit, and afterwards we see her taking care of, or at least trying to take care of, Teruhi, the son of Kouki, while he was rebelling stuff like every boy would do if they wouldn't have met their fathers, or they have questioned life, or, rebel son. While she tries to help Teruhi out because he got into a big mess, she saved his ass, but while she was doing so, she unfortunately had to pass through an airplane turbine and become nothing. She shattered into a billion pieces, and I was impressed at the time for it did not get destroyed. And when she had to pass through this terrifying thing, we realized also that the true villain in the story is not Sayara, but it's Apos, who is so obsessed with Rin because, I do not know, they have a strange connection, since when Rin became first immortal, the first thing she saw was Tajimamori, and Tajimamori is actually the father of Apos. And I have to say also, the man Rin always talks to without ever showing his face is actually Tajimamori. That meaning that the two of them fall in love without even knowing who the other part is. At least Tajimamori knew, Rin did not know. Well, Apos is trying to, piss off his father because he wants to make Rin into the core of the Yggdrasil, meaning he wants to sacrifice her to the Yggdrasil to bring havoc and devastation to the world. Apos is a hermaphrodite, meaning that he is both female and male. That made him able to be also an angel and an immortal. What that means? It means that he has some strange abilities. For example, he can see the time fruit on other people and he actually can take it, destroy it, kill in that way many immortals. So while Apos was doing his thing being a villain, at the same time Teruhi has matured and has grown its own company and he is rich. He also got married and had a daughter called Mishio. At the same time, we see that Rin has gotten back her body after 10 years. But she also has a memory loss, meaning that she does not remember her immortal life. She falls in love with her boss and they have an affair together. They are lovers. Unfortunately, Apos has his true colors now and kidnaps the boss, making him into an angel. Rin remembers everything and she also gets kidnapped by Apos. And she sees her boss being an angel. That's sad. She had to kill him. Yes, that's nice, very nice. So the thing that's weird now and very confusing is why the hell Maenos are always in the picture. At first it was Kouki, then we had Teruhi, and in the last episode we had Mishio, the granddaughter. The reason is simple, the Maenos are connected to Tajimamori and it's like they're trying to protect Rin, but I think it goes the other way around. In the last episode, all the puzzles are in place and the final battle is ready to become. So the Yggdrasil is ready to take a sacrifice, the angels are ready to go out in war, we see Rin and Mimi trying to stop this madness going out, and while that thing were happening, Tajimamori and Rin had an affectionate moment where Rin became pregnant and she became somehow a temporary guardian, the tattoo on her belly. Apos is eaten by the Yggdrasil he so much loved. Tajimamori actually died protecting Rin and his baby. And while we see Rin defeating Apos, we see her growing wings, meaning that yes, she became a temporary guardian of the Yggdrasil. Later in the episode, in the last episode, we see Rin and Mimi trying to grow the baby that will become the future guardian of the Yggdrasil. Rin is just a temporary guardian, like, if you think about royal history, all queens and kings, it actually makes sense it becomes a temporary guardian and for the boy to become afterwards a guardian of the Yggdrasil. If someone asked me if I would advise or recommend someone to watch Rin, Daughter of Mnemosyne, I would say no, if it's a new into the anime community. If he's 1 or 2 years into it and he's interested, he or she are interested to watch a darker type and gruesome kind of anime, I would say, okay, watch Rin, Daughter of Mnemosyne. I think that's one of the most underrated anime and it needs more attention for me because when I first watched it, even though the nudity and the blood and the violence were too much for me, the plot armor for me was very good because the plot, I think, saved all of it. I loved it. I was in love with it. Even though at that moment I was not very comfortable with so much nudity and blood, that anime opened a new whole door for me into the anime community. And I think that anime deserves more love for me, but I would not advise it to newbies. No, I wouldn't. I mean, I think the newbies, if they watch that anime, they would run and they will say, what the hell are you watching? What's this? Because now that I think about it, I think it resembles a lot that the thing that we say that the women are inferior to males, but no, that's not it. You see, the females fight against the male supremacy, Apos, that's what he is. But let's go back to the anime and also talk about politics. The anime was good. I was actually hearing it in English dub and I had no problem. I could not really understand the difference between the English sub and the English dub because the English dub was actually pretty good. Not all English dub are horrifying, but this one was actually pretty good. It was very nice to hear it. I had no problem. At the other time, I was actually taking my English certificate. It helped me a lot listening anime with English dub, and I had no problem watching the English dub. Really, it was very enjoyable. It was very good. I enjoyed it, but I would not recommend to newbies. I'm sorry, it has too much nudity, gruesome, and blood. But if you love that, even though I have spoiled the whole series by now, you have to watch it. You can go watch it. It's good. And I think that Rin is actually one of the role models in females because she's strong, capable of protecting herself, and I really love her. Mimi is the cutest thing ever. In the first episode, a phrase like that happened when they are very alcoholic person, these immortals, because I mean they don't get really drunk, but when Rin asked Mimi for water, Mimi gave her a glass of vodka, and she was like, "What the hell? You give me vodka?" And Mimi said, "Vodka is water for Russians." And I'm like, okay, you have a point. I can see that. I can understand that. But not only vodka, okay? You have to drink water, especially now. Please drink your water and do not drink vodka. Drink water. You have to keep yourself healthy. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I upload videos every week and it will mean the world to me if you subscribe to me. Thank you so much for your patience and time. Hope to see you soon. Bye!